What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back down at our main shop. I have our aluminum trailer out here connected to my truck. I'm gonna have to back it up a little bit so we can get some of this stuff loaded, but the guys went through and pulled everything up to the front, which needs to get loaded. And I think I'm gonna put this pallet on top of all of these mats right in the middle and put all this right up in the front. I think I had too much weight on the back end of my trailer yesterday, which was causing it to sway. So I want to try to avoid that. Keep most of the weight in front, probably about like a 60-40 split. And then put the rest of the stuff in the back. This pallet I'm going to put in the bed of my truck just because it's all loose stuff. I don't want that on the trailer, obviously. No good way to strap that down. But this bucket, this jackhammer, and possibly this bucket, I'm not positive about that yet. I got to talk to my father. All have to go up to our Dutchess yard. So I'm gonna start loading things. I'm gonna hop in the forklift. I think I'm definitely gonna put this pallet on top, hopefully. Yeah, that should fit perfectly right on there. Pallets are 4 feet. These mats are 4 by 8. So let me hop in the machine. We'll start getting this loaded. All right, guys, we got most of the stuff loaded on my trailer. The guys are just strapping it down for me. I actually disconnected my truck from the trailer. I got to run in a couple minutes to a local fence place and pick up some pieces for the fence around our Dutchess yard. But the shop is starting to come together. We have a couple more pallets here of stuff that needs to go up to our Dutchess yard, but Guillermo is coming up tomorrow. He's going to work with me, so he'll bring this pallet and that pallet up with him, and we'll get everything unloaded tomorrow. We have a bunch of scrap here. This is all money, so we're going to go to the scrap yard and get some moolah for that. But this fuel tank will eventually go up on the shelf up there. All those tires on the top shelf are, well, the top two are backhoe tires, and we no longer own a backhoe. The other tires up there are all junk, so we need to get rid of them, and then that tank can go up on the shelf. Obviously, we can't move this truck until Matt finishes it up. Today's Friday. On Monday, apparently he is coming to hopefully button this up. It is a pretty big job. He's on day number 3 now, so hopefully he can get it finished up and we can get this truck out of here and actually sold. So if anybody's interested, that truck will be for sale. Can't really get to any of this stuff. It is pretty clean back here to begin with, so we don't really have to worry about that. If that truck could move, we would move all of this and get it a bit more organized. But that's pretty much it. This is our construction room here. All our tools and stuff pretty organized in here. And then obviously we have our salt bin in here. We do have some lumber here that is kind of just old scrap we use for concrete forms and whatnot. So we just stack that nice and neat. Over on the side, the salt obviously can't go anywhere. But we are in the process of finding a home for this salt and then redoing this entire indoor salt bin. It is many years old. We're going on like 10 years, and we want to make it a bit nicer. We're considering pouring concrete walls around the 3 sides just to enclose the salt a little bit better in here. But that is a project for the future. Time to go hop in my truck and get over to the fence place. All right, guys, I just got back to my shop here. I have 6 21-foot fence tubes, I guess. I don't really know what they're called, but they're 1 5/8 by 21 feet for the fence around our yard. I also have a bunch of pieces for the fence. Not really sure what he's doing, but he sent me to pick all of that up, and I need to drop it off at our Dutchess yard along with this trailer, which is pretty much ready to go. I'm about to connect my truck to it and get out of here, but the shop is looking much nicer, a lot cleaner than it was before. They're just going through the rest of those bolts and stuff there, getting them organized, but it is probably the cleanest I've seen it in a year, at least since winter was over. But winter is going to be here soon, and it is going to be snow removal time before we know it. So we're going to try and keep it as clean as possible from now through the end of the summer and fall. But let me back my truck up, we'll get this connected and head on up to our Dutchess yard. All right, guys, I made it up to our Dutchess yard. I am not disconnecting the trailer. We're taking the pipes off today. Those are staying here for tonight. Tomorrow, Guillermo is meeting me up here, and we are taking all this stuff off, plus finding a home for all of that other stuff that I brought up yesterday. So parking this, gonna lock it, and I am taking my father's car for the night. That way I don't have to deal with this today. Plus I have golf in about a half hour, so I don't really have time to deal with it. But that is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.